Let's look at Lassen National Park. As you look this way, first look at Mount Shasta. Also, I want to show you for the next about, I don't even know, 15 miles. We'll be walking across, it's hard to see in the morning here, but on the rim all along. So we'll be walking along this whole thing for about 15 miles along the Hat Creek rim, up high, pretty level. Very exposed, very hot. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is July 16th. Today it is my 14th day on trail hiking and 136 overall. That's 14 days, not like weekends off. I'm talking 14 days, and I've had 2 zeros, so 16 days total. After today, I'm just going to tell you, like today is 136, I'm just going to say 137, whatever. I'm not going to give you how many days on trail, but yeah, it's been 14 days hiking out here. It's been glorious. Super difficult. I'm starting to get my trail legs. It is 6:41, and as you can tell, I started really early. I started at 5:10 this morning, so it's so hard to get up. 5:10, walked about 12 minutes to connect to the, on a couple of roads to connect to the trail. Had to do a big climb, about 1.2 miles and about 600-700 feet, whatever, to get up here to the, sorry, I'm making sure I don't trip here, to the Hat Creek Rim overlook, which you saw. Really pretty. Really probably the last view of Mount Lassen, and then the very first view of Mount Shasta, which is huge, even bigger. It looks bigger, I don't know, I don't have a clue. Sorry about the pause, I had to make sure I was on the trail. I'm going through a campground, and there's like crisscrossing, oh, there's some water over there. Let's see what they have here. Old station where I stopped there at the gas station was amazing. I didn't plan on staying there, but it's right off the edge of the trail, and it was so hot. I just needed, there was really, and where if I did 24.5 miles yesterday, which I'm proud of too, but there was really nowhere to camp. I mean, there's places to camp, but there's no water. Oh, there's a squirrel right here. You okay? Looks like he's injured, sorry. So I had everything happen. But yeah, I could have camped. There's camp places along, but there's no water anywhere. I needed water desperately, so I went down to Old Station and show you how I drank a ton of water and electrolytes yesterday, but I drank 2 sodas. I'm talking over, I got there at 4 and the store closed at 7. I drank 2 sodas, 2 Gatorades, a whole bunch of water, and didn't even pee once. But yeah, I just needed my body to be static and just sit on the bench and rest, and that's what I did. The people there were incredible. One thing that we don't really show or can't show or share with you is that a lot of times on trail we're second-class citizens. It's really weird. We bring a lot of revenue and money to these towns that are very small. Hold on, I got a gate. So see what else we can get interrupted with. But you know, we bring a ton of revenue to them, and these people were so kind to us. Like I almost felt weird, and it shouldn't be that way, right? It should be that way everywhere. We should all be kind to each other. But you know, like in regular society, there's 1% of the hikers that are jerks and asses, and they do things to ruin it for everybody. Most of the rules that are in places and what you can and can't do as hikers in towns and what they'll let you do is all because of that 1%, not because of the 99%. And isn't that a shame? It shouldn't be that way, but they closed at 7. I got there at 4. And in the comments it said they charge your batteries. So one of my 2 batteries, I had them charge it for 3 hours, almost fully. And she's like, hey, you got really clean bathrooms. You want to go clean up, wash off some? And she said, if you need to fill up your bottles for tomorrow, you can use the water thing that's in our Coke machine. So I filled up all my bottles for this morning, and kind of is gonna be. I spent a lot of money there. A lot of ham and cheese sandwich, and microwaved it, and just it was a really neat experience. And it's how everybody should be to everybody. But so today is interesting. It's kind of a notorious spot because it's complete exposure. It's called the Hat Creek Rim, and as I kind of showed you before, we're gonna walk along a rim. To me, it's beautiful. It looks like the Old West, but I don't think there's any trees. There's a few little trees here, but as we go, so I had to climb up, like I said, a whole bunch. I have 13, when I left the overlook back there about a half mile ago, I had 13 and a half miles to something called Cache 22. And some kind sold at the water tank there. And I just noticed it got filled a couple days ago. The guy pays money, his own money, to fill up a water tank, and there's nothing out here, nothing. So to show you how sparse it is, I'm carrying my 2 1.5 liter bottles and then my 700 milliliter on my chest. So just shy of 4 liters. I purposely only sipped a little bit. It was cool this morning, so I didn't need it much, so that I have all that water. Normally that's 20 miles of water, but I'll probably drink it all in the 13 miles that I'm hiking in this searing heat. And like I said, it's only 6:48 right now, so it's not, and it's actually warm for being 6:48. I mean, it was really cool yesterday morning. It's not this morning. So it's gonna be a hot one. Hopefully I have a breeze. Then I get 13 and a half miles. It'll be about 15 and a half, 16 miles for the day when I get to Cache 22. I probably sit there and take a long break. I started early enough. I have all day. There's not much, except for the beautiful view, there's not much to look at, you know. There's no creeks, there's no waterfalls, there's no, maybe some flowers, but I'm just gonna hike and try to get there as fast as I can. That'll be about 16 miles a day, and I want to do another 7 or 8, and thankfully all downhill. And I think we're mostly through the burn area. We may have a burn spot here and there in the future, but I don't know what's in front of us. I don't know if it's bare all the way, or if when we go down, we go into trees. I'm hoping trees. But by doing about 23 or 24, I'll only have 8 to 10 miles into burning tomorrow. Right now I have a room reserved. I don't know if I'm staying or not. Most likely I will, but I'm trying to reduce the cost of things. So that's it. Sorry to ramble, but there's a lot to tell you and had a lot of distractions on this one. But I try to show you the views and see what we see today. You know, even though this is notorious for being hot, the view is amazing walking along a ridge like this. You can't find very many places. I think I did the elevation for 13 and a half miles when I started. I have 900 feet up and 1,200 feet down. So we almost end at the exact same elevation. So it's just rolling, and 900 feet for 13 miles is pretty dang good. So I'll bring you along. I can't wait to show you. Can't wait to see it. I don't know what I'm gonna see. And we're gonna see Shasta, so I'll try to show you that as I get closer. So we'll work our way towards it over the next week and then past it. All right, see ya. Just felt really hard. So stupid, man. I'm just going along. I tripped over a little rock, and I have great balance, man, but I went to take my other foot and it tripped on another rock, like 2 rocks perfectly placed. Looks like my nose is bleeding. I ate crap hard. I broke my glasses. I think I can fix them. I don't know, but my sunglasses. Face first into the dirt, man. Never done that in my life. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. It's so hot. Feels like it's 110. Oh, I've been going since 5:10 this morning. I think I have about 1.5 or 1.6 miles to camp. Oh man, I just hope there's lots of shade there. Too much time in the sun, man. It's not good. All right, change of plans. I had done 23 miles, got to camp by 3:30. Was laying there, took a nap. There was another couple there, they left, they gave me some intel, they showed me pictures. And in 2.9 miles is a giant, 1 or 2 giant ice chests full of soda, water, and things like that. So I'm going for it. It'll be like almost a 26-mile day, probably 26 miles. But my water is so hot, I just can't drink it. And I'm dying of thirst, so I thought, well, maybe I could put my water in the ice, let it chill down some, and drink a soda. And how about that? Out in the middle of the desert here. It looks like Africa. I took a little nap, so that helps. Got there at 3:30, it's 5:30 now. Should get there around 6:30, 6:45. It's not getting dark till almost 9, so sorry for the camera all over the place. My arm's really, really tired. I'm tired. It's probably 95 right now at 5:30, but we're going for it. Please be cold drinks in there. Oh, even cold water. Yes. It was so worth going extra 3 miles for this. Ice cold. Now, there's lots of bees here though. All right, guys. I took my shirt off because it's blazing hot. It is 8:36. You can see the sunset's getting to be really beautiful, and it's hot. So I'm laying here just relaxing and watch the show on Netflix. And what a day today! What a beautiful hike. It was. I took a face plant. I fell one other time. I didn't really advertise, but not very hard. But I'm focusing and paying attention, and you can still trip. Today, I did 25.6 miles. So last three days through Lassen, done 22.1, 24.5, and then 25.6 today. So pretty good. I have 8.4, 8.2, something like that to hitch into Bernie. I plan on getting a room to stay there. May do 0 pain. My feet are I don't have any blisters, but they're really sore. Today was really hard. It was a couple things. It was full of rocks. We went through lava fields, and it was just a million rocks. That's why I tripped. I mean, I'm filthy black. It's going to be interesting going to town looking the way I do. And I don't know what's going to happen when I try to wash my shirt, if it's even going to come out. So we'll see, whatever. But I'm proud of myself. Today was easily, yesterday towards the end, I told you was very hot and uncomfortable. Today was double or triple that. It was so beyond, it's hard to explain how hot it is. And you're walking on lava rock, which is radiating off the ground. I want to upload some more videos, and I have a lot of stuff to show you. So it was a rough day, I got stung by a bee here. There's bees everywhere because of these, there's a big ice chest that I showed. And there's no leaking soda, but there's just bees. They're smart, and they're hanging out. So I sat down. She has these little stools that are really cool. I sat down and drank my soda. Oh my gosh, it was so good. My water was so hot, I couldn't even drink it. That's how hot it was. So I put my 2 water bottles in there. She had huge blocks of ice in there and got the temperature down on them a little bit so I could drink them. Yeah, I was sitting in my tent, man, and they were just messing with me. I had no sweets, nothing on me. They were just following me everywhere, and I was trying to just leave them. Usually with bees, you leave them alone. They won't mess with you. and then one just literally flew to my side of my rib cage and just stung me. Like I didn't do anything to it. I didn't, antagonize it. I was just putting the tent up, and man, it just hurt like crap. So anyway, so that's a fun day today. All right, I'm going to bed. Sorry for all the talking, but I'm so tired I can't even sit up to do this closing. But thank you for watching today. It was really a pretty day. It's just too bad it's so hot. It's really beyond dangerous. I don't know how I did it. Like I just literally, my willpower to push through it is crazy. Sometimes I'm surprised what I can do, and not always in my best behalf. But have a good night, you guys. See you in the morning. We get to go to town day, town food. Peace.